Juniata College. This campus is close to 150 years old. Generations of students have walked these paths. Our history has been storied, illustrious, and positive. But that doesn't go to say there haven't been some intriguing paranormal stories to arise over the years. Recently, I've been really into researching Juniata's history, especially its buildings and their lore. There are some really cool and old buildings on campus, and I love to think about what things used to look like and feel like around here. So many honorable people and incredible scholars who have gone on to contribute to humanity have walked these paths and sat in these rooms. I'm sure the atmosphere here at Juniata has always been like it is now, lively, friendly, and academic. However, in some of my research, I came across an old article from the Juniatian. I'll put it on the screen for you. The headline is Juniata Ghost Stories, and it contains different sections for the stories linked to different older buildings on campus. My goal now is to visit some of these locations and decide for myself whether these old Juniata stories have any merit to them. In 1876, our school was established. By 1879, a formal home was erected. Originally just called the Building, Founders Hall housed every part of Juniata at the time. On the bottom floors was the dining room, kitchen, library, classrooms, and on the top floors were the dormitories. Living conditions in the original building were less than ideal as it lacked both central heating and indoor plumbing. It is said that Jacob Zuck, one of the first residents at Juniata, died of pneumonia in the basement of Founders Hall, and that late at night, when the campus is dark and still, footsteps can be heard throughout the building. By 1928, our little school was ready for a new residence hall for its growing student body. Cloister Hall was constructed using German heritage architecture, and it features one of the most distinctive features on campus, the arch. However, being one of the oldest buildings on campus makes it one of the creepiest. Cloister ghosts are widely known about on campus, and there are two distinctive ghosts that have been said to reside in the old hall. In the rooms above the arch that used to be lounges before renovations in 1994, a female ghost roams the halls searching for her boyfriend who failed to meet her one night. The other ghost is one of a young religion student who lived here in the early 1900s who came across a textbook on atheism and questioned his faith and life. This ghost is said to be a more mischievous spirit, moving textbooks on desks and even inexplicably pulling fire alarms. Good Hall, formerly the Science Building and now the Social Sciences Building, finished as we mainly know it today in 1967, has an unsettling story itself. Although there is no individual ghost heard of here, there is Juniata lore that hints at potential witchcraft activities that went on in the attic of Good Hall. Apparently, sometime in the late 1970s, a pentagram, candle wax, and animal bones showed up on the floor of the Good Hall attic. Could there be any spirits left up there from this time? It's time. I've assembled my team because there's no way I'm going to do this alone, and we're going to go explore Juniata's paranormal hotspots. So we're in Good Hall, and apparently in the late 1970s, a professor found a pentagram that could have been linked to seances in the Good Hall attic. The attic that had a pentagram on the floor is locked, but we're gonna see if we can still see anything, feel anything, hear anything. Obviously, it is completely locked. Also gonna bring up my new app, my EVP app that will detect any ghost language. We're getting a reading. Right.
To your right.
Are we right? Are we right about them being here? Are you here? Are you in the building? Are you in the attic? They're clearly trying to speak to us. They're clearly trying to communicate to us. What was that? So, do you think you felt any paranormal activity?
I have an itch, like down here. I don't know if that means anything.
It could.
Yeah. Might be someone trying to catch my attention.
We've been here for a while now. Good haul. I don't know if it's completely haunted. We haven't gotten any distinctive messages from the ghost. I don't know. Maybe it's just not the night. So now we're outside of Founders Hall.
Founders Hall.
The oldest building on campus.
Building on campus.
So do you know what year? Founders was built in?
1652.
Wrong by 200 years. So we're on the ground floor. First resident of Juniata, Jacob Zuck, before this building had heat, died of pneumonia down here. I'm feeling it, Suds. I'm feeling it now.
Yeah?
I'm getting scared, Suds.
I'm getting vibes.
I feel like out of all the buildings, this and the cloister would have some hauntings because considering this is the first building.
And especially just the eerie story of the first guy who ever slept in here. He died.
Yeah. I think also having like nobody in the building
Mhm.
and a lot of the lights are turned off.
Right. Let me see if I can feel any. Let me meditation. Feel energy like back here. Like
You're supposed to close the door.
I don't want to close that by myself.
I didn't leave it open.
I didn't leave it open either. But
Well, I'm not coming with you.
You're not? Come on, please.
I'll be here.
Walk up to the door with me. Feel better. It's a nice building.
What is it that you saw?
Something like a shadow in the doorway, or
It wasn't your own shadow?
I don't think so, because I would have recognized it. Cloister Hall, quite possibly the most haunted building on campus.
The most haunted building on campus.
Living in this building comes with weird creaky noises, footsteps, your textbooks flying off your desk. It's apparently haunted by 2 ghosts.
Oh, two.
We are trying to summon some sort of contact. What was that? We're getting fatal.
They said fatal. Maybe someone got fatally murdered. Fatally injured. They need help.
Madeline.
That's a name.
That is a
finally got a
name. We got a name from the Cloister Ghost.
Okay, our camera died.
Our camera died. Our equipment dead. And we're here with Madeline. She just said she wants justice.
It's actually fatal justice.
So we've explored Cloister. It is possibly very haunted.
I'm creeped out.
You're creeped out?
I'm creeped out.
Do you have anything else to say?
I'm sorry.
Silent. The ghosts want us to be quiet. Honestly, I don't know if it was a good idea to step into the spaces where the spirits of Juniata reside, especially because my dorm room is in Cloister and I'm gonna be hearing things for weeks now. But the fact is that all of us young Juniatians live amongst these spirits every day. And I guess it's just up to you whether or not you choose to acknowledge them. But it goes without saying that this campus is so old and can be creepy. But that's just a part of what makes it unique.